It is 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning. We're just about to head up to the mountains, and little Pixel has just finished off all her food, the big guts, and Pythagoras here is taking his time. Hi, how's it tasting? Pretty good? And today, look how ugly that looks. Today we are heading up to Govet's Leap. Govet's Leap up at Blackheath. I was expecting it to be raining today. That's what the forecast was for a very wet weekend. But it looks to be superb. Sun's not up yet. The river is nice and still. The ducks are quacking. Jules is just making her mandatory morning coffee, and then I'll head up and get this walking before it gets too hot. Okay, we have reached our destination for today. We are at Govet's Leap. We're going to do one of these awesome walks down to what used to be known as Bridal Falls, but now it's just called Govet's Leap. I've never been here before. Jules tells me that we have been here, but I don't know why she thinks that. This is not very familiar to me at all. So we've got nice little picnic areas here. Let's go have a look off the lookout here and see what we can see. I've got a few people chatting over there, wanting everyone to hear them. Also, the fire's come through here as well. I can see up on top of that ridge there, new growth coming up. And somewhere below this fence here, the Creator Blue Mountains World Heritage Area. Somewhere below this fence line is Rodriguez Pass, I think it's called. The fall of water was named Govet's Leap from the assistance of William Romain Govet. Apparently leap means waterfall in Scottish. Look at that! Wow! That's a different waterfall. I don't think that's the one. There's another lookout down here. Look at that. How do you get to that one? That looks like it's abandoned. Oh no, there's the track there. Okay, so there's the track down there. So there's a huge giant staircase. It must be just over here that I had a look on the internet. Look at that waterfall. I don't know if my camera's picking that up. This waterfall down here used to be called Bridal Falls, but I don't think that's Bridal Falls. I'll have to ask this gentleman and stuff like that, see if he knows. I don't think you'll be able to see too much. The sun's right up against us. What waterfall is that? Eh? Oh, that is it? Bridal, okay. That's That's incredible.
The bridal veils.
Wow. And you can get right to the bottom of it?
Not at the moment.
Oh, you can't, it's closed?
I think it's closed.
We're going to try to head
Can't
down.
go past that.
Mesh there?
Just a bit
Oh,
further.
okay.
Go
How's that, Jules?
It's unusual to see that right at the car park, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Going to grab a few pics and then we're going to try to walk down. The gentleman says it might be blocked off down here, but we'll go down as far as where it's blocked off.
There's still referring
We just come to this little information board here, and it does say much of the upper section of the valley is closed. Now that's up to Pulpit Rock. The gentleman was saying that the walk down the Bridal Vale Falls was closed, but I'm not seeing anything here. So we will do that walk first, and we may possibly then do the 1.5 hour one way to Pulpit Rock. Horseshoe Falls, 15 minutes. Okay, so there's a few falls down that way as well. Okay, Jules, let's go. Let's head down here. Let's see if we can find that huge staircase. Oh, we've got some crimson rosellas munching. We've got a pair, one over here and one over here. It looks like that the track down to Bridal Vale Falls is open, but Pulpit Rock's closed, so I think we might be okay going down here. That was a big drop. So that was a big drop. I thought there was one last stair there. Well, that's gone. I was looking at you then. So. Okay, so we've just come from up the top there. It's where that gentleman was telling us about what these falls are called and what's closed and what's open. Although he wasn't too sure whether or not this track was open or not. So we're going to find out for ourselves. We haven't come across any signs yet saying that this track that we're going down is closed. Pulpit Rock, yes, but this one, no. We've got another little look out here. The sun's right on us, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up it. Look at that tree. That tree's right in the way of that waterfall. Someone should come down here with a machete and cut this down. Look at that drop there. Oh, that's a sheer cliff. Pulpit Rock's right there in the distance. So I can hear water down here. It must be a fast flowing stream maybe. Geez, it'd be great if we can get to the bottom of those falls there. It's very wet, the track's very, bless you, the track's very wet. But I love doing walks when it's just us and there's no one else on the tracks. Feels like you're the only two people on earth. How's it looking, Jules? Sketchy. The wind's starting to pick up too. Now we get a good view of the falls. Okay, so that's Gubbett's Leap. Originally known as Bridal Vale Falls. I'm pretty sure I just see Bridal Falls on the computer, but that gentleman reckons that they're called Bridal Vale Falls. He also did tell me that the track was closed, but the track seems to be open. And there's the staircase that heads down. Imagine building that on the side of the cliff here. There's a staircase here. It's hugging the cliff all the way down. We're going to be able to get to the bottom of those falls. I can sense it, and I can see. I should be able to get right up underneath those falls there too. Looking at the rocks down there. And here's on this side. Would you free climb up there, Jules? Would you free climb up that sheer cliff?
Would I free climb up?
Yeah, for $1 million. You wouldn't try it? People do that, you know. They free climb, they don't have anything. They just have that like dust in their pockets and... Oh, so it is closed. Here's the fence, he's right. He's right. Very good. Well, looks like we're going to be heading down. Let's go, Julesy. This is going to be one impressive walk. So we do have a gate there saying do not enter, but we're going down.